Hey folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out the demo for Escape Simulator 2. It's important to stress that demos are not reflective of the finished product, and everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. I encountered a number of bugs. Performance-wise, I had to turn off motion blur, ambient occlusion, pretty much untoggled everything just so the game wouldn't be so laggy in certain situations. And even then, I ran into some really nasty bugs while interacting with various objects. So if you're going to play the demo, just be warned, it is it is a little janky at times, but hopefully the developers will fix all of that post release. So, Escape Simulator 2. Idly and I got some early keys, and we had a chance to play out one of the levels, and there's only the one level available in the demo, at least for right now. And it brings you to this lobby right out of the gate. You can play a solo game or host your own, and when you host one, you've got this nice little room that you're in. You can play chess, which is kind of cool. You can walk over to the telephone and you're given either a lobby code that you can give to other people, or you can invite Steam friends right from there, so that's really cool. And supposedly there are tokens. It says 0 out of 8, so I have yet to find any tokens in this room. I looked, but I suck at finding tokens. I let Idly do all of that. But based on what I've seen, there are 4 levels in Dracula's Castle, 4 levels in Starship Eos, and 4 levels in the Cursed Treasure. So a total of 12 handcrafted levels with a short tutorial, but there's also a locked community tab, which I didn't have access to, unfortunately. So it does look like you'll be able to make your own rooms, upload them, and share them with others. So I think that's going to be the primary drive. I mean, there's so much content for the original Escape Simulator that it wouldn't surprise me that people would be doing the same thing here. Tutorial, very short and sweet, shows you how to interact with things. I still fumble with the controls because, when I mean to pick something up or zoom in on something, I end up pinging or something stupid. There's a limited character customization tool, but like 7/8 of the tools were disabled, like face, eyes, nose, mouth, accessories, all of that was disabled for me. Body and hair was the only thing I had access to, so I really couldn't mess around with that. And what was cool right out of the gate, and I'm going to try really hard not to spoil any of the puzzle solutions for you, but it may not be helped. We started in 2 different areas. Like, I started inside a coach and she started outside, and we had to work together to get me out of there. That was really cool. I liked that. But it played out like a standard escape simulator room would, in that you're put into this fairly small, like, arena-like environment, and you have to use the puzzle pieces that you're given and try and figure out what goes where, how to solve this, how to solve that. So Idly, what were your impressions so far of this demo? Did you enjoy it, not like it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I disliked it. It is a little rough around the edges. The multiplayer aspect was a little frustrating only because it was buggy in the sense that when you looked at something, you can share to look at it, but sometimes that goes away pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And then you can't pin at the same time as the other person. So sometimes like you have no idea what the other person is looking at, and you're just kind of left like, okay, what is he talking about? You know?
Mhm.
And and it's just there are a few bugs here and there. Some of the puzzles are really easy, I think, and then were actually really thinky. Like I
Mhm.
was kind of surprised at how much brain power some of the puzzles were, and you got those like pretty quick, I gotta say. That was pretty clever.
And you got the other ones, like, we were working together. I mean, but the problem was, like, we were doing a lot of it solo because, like, like she said, I couldn't see what she was doing, and she really couldn't see what I was doing. So we kind of, like, just had to pass notes to each, like, here, just take it, you do it, because I can't see what you're doing. And that's kind of counterintuitive to the whole working together thing. So I wish
Yeah.
there were more tools available, more UI tools that you can both look at it together, work on it together, that kind of thing. So I was hoping for more of that, but it seemed like we were gravitating toward our own puzzles that we were working on, which was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
And there was one instance where, like, I was sharing something, and the paper was like in my face, and I couldn't get it out of it was stuck in my face for some reason. So it was like a visual graphical bug there. But
And sometimes the graphics are kind of weird. they're really hard. It's really hard to look at pieces of paper. And there's no actual zoom option unless you pin something, which is really unfortunate. I wish there was a standalone zoom option for everything.
Hmm.
And it takes some getting used to for the controls, and some of the stuff is a little buggy, like I said, and it's a little rough around the edges. I'm hoping that they touch up a little bit of stuff and it'll be more enjoyable. But I did have fun with it. I had fun with the puzzles.
Hmm. I liked the whole you escaped holding the sign, giving each other bunny ears. Again, it was buggy for me at first. It was all blurry, but then it fixed itself somehow. But you said you could move your mouth by dragging the little smiley face around, but my character
Yeah,
wasn't doing anything. So, like, again, very buggy. But it's cool. It's a cool idea. But yeah, once
yeah.
once they fix that, it'll be good.
I liked the whole smiling thing. I thought that was so creepy. Like the smile in the game is really creepy. I saw you moving your mouth, and it's kind of weird that you didn't see it, which is really unfortunate because
Hmm.
it's actually nightmare fuel.
I am excited for the second one. Just again, be warned, this demo is not 100% like good. But, you know, it's not ready to be released in this state. They really need to fix some things before they call it a day. But I am looking forward to this. I'm hoping like I we like Escape a Simulator already. And as long as the developers keep releasing new levels for it and free stuff over time and maybe some DLCs, like we'll be playing this a lot, I think. Um,
Yeah, if they get the co-op aspect a little bit more fleshed out, this
mhm,
could be really fun to play with others.
mhm, agreed. Well, there you go, folks. This was Escape Simulator 2, just the demo impressions. Again, not the full range of what this demo or the full game will have to offer. There's a lot of things that were locked and we couldn't access. But first impressions are good, minus the bugs and some of the multiplayer features that should be in the game. But anyway, pretty fun. Definitely recommend checking out the demo. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.